Hi, welcome to Carrie Creates Cards. Today's card is going to be a birthday card for a young lady. I hope you enjoy watching. Please like and subscribe. Hi, today I'm going to be making a birthday card using this beautiful die by Chloe's Creative Cards. So it's a stamp and a die. There's a couple of little birthday sentiments on it as well. So I'm starting with an 8x8 card base, and I've cut a piece of the white linen heavy cardstock to go on top of that from an A4 sheet. Now this piece is left over from the A4 sheet, so it's big enough to stamp and cut out the image on. So I'm going to bring in my stamping platform. Just going to put that down there. And pick her up. Hopefully we'll be able to keep that in the same place. I'm going to use the VersaFine clear ink. I just use my Nochturn, which is my black VersaFine clear ink. Just checking the positioning of that. So we'll link that up well. And stamp it down. It's the great thing about the stamping platform. You can do it as many times as it takes to get a really good impression. So hopefully that'll have done the trick. Just one more. Just that middle piece there seems to take that little bit of extra pressure. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just give that a wipe off. And I'll remove my image. So I have the little die off of this as well. I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to need a little bit of tape, I think, to hold that, just to make sure that I get it in the right spot. I'd imagine it's fairly important to get this right, otherwise it won't look right. Just hold that down there. Just one more little piece there, I think. Okay. I'm going to sandwich that up. Need to run this, need to clean this. These plates have gone fairly bad. I'm just going to run that through my Gemini. you can see, she's very pretty. I'm just going to do a little bit of work on the girl, and I'm going to colour in her skin first using these Crayola Colours of the World pencils, a nice variety of shades. I'm just going to try out a couple. Yeah, that's quite a nice one. So we'll start with her skin, do her face and her body. It's actually a bit lighter than I thought, but we'll stick with it now. Probably the different cardstock that I used it on, it came out darker colour on it, but still it's a skin shade, so it'll be fine. The next thing I'm going to do is her hair, so I think I'll be able to use some of these for that also. Let's come in maybe with some of the darker shades for that. Let's try, that cardstock is the same, so it'll give me more of an idea. Yeah, be fine with them. So I'm going to kind of use a few of them to give it a bit of, like as though they're highlights, and nobody's hair is exactly the same colour all the way through. Oh, that's fine. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to colour the dress. I just want to make sure that these inks are fully dry before I go in. And I'm going to use a Copid marker, and it's sugared almond pink. So I'm going to use the wide end of that pen. It's a lovely girly pink. I'll go in here and this doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, I'm not any good at colouring at all, if I'm honest. But I think we can all colour something. I mean, I'm not much good at shading or anything like that. I have messed around, but I see other people and they're just amazing. Well, that's not me, but it doesn't mean that I can't colour in some way. Just do my best. I'm going to dab it in there because I don't want to disrupt the ink, and also I don't want to damage the pen. I want the black coming off on it. Would you use a different technique for this? If you would, I'd love to hear your comments. I'm always open to suggestions. And it's great to be able to share techniques and information with each other. So I would appreciate any feedback that you might have. We get down here, I can a bit more free-handed. As I said, it won't be perfect. I don't feel it has to be perfect. If everything we did was perfect, there wouldn't be any fun in learning. And it would be fairly boring, I think, as well. It's good when we can laugh at our mistakes. And it's good to try new things. It's good for your mind as well. I have that messed up piece with my finger there. Black. We pretend it's a bit of shading. And I'm sure from a distance you won't see. I mean, I can see that there's bits missed here and there. It's the texture. That's what we'll tell ourselves. It's the texture. Now she's very pretty. And we'll make her look even nicer in a minute. So I'm going to layer this onto the card. I have a sentiment as well I'd like to use there. Now I'm going to just pop her on a bit of double-sided foam tape. Make sure it's the correct side that I'm putting it down on. Actually, first I think we'll do the sentiment. So I've got Happy Birthday Beautiful, or I've got Some Girls Just Sparkle. I think I'm going to use that one. That's nice. And I'm going to use the stamping platform because it's a new stamp, so I'm not going to take any risks. I'm just going to use this to see where I'll put her. So if she goes there, or sentiment, maybe go up there. I think I'll use them both. Why not? But I'm going to come in here a bit, I think, because I have another idea that I think I'll do. I just want to make sure that they look straight. You can use the lines on this to help. Yeah, I think that that's good. I think I'll use the Twilight. It's like a very dark navy blue. Just for a change. Oh, they're beautiful. Stamped really nice. Very surprised for the first go. I'm going to pop that out. And I'm going to come in with my scoring board. Yeah, haven't lost my marbles. Just place that back on there so that it won't go dry. This is an idea that my sister Sylvie gave me a couple of years back, and I've continued to use it ever since. I thought it was a great idea. I'm just going to come in here and I'll use the same one for each side. I'm going to score it. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I should have done it first. That's the problem. Look, and sort it out. I'll use this other one, it's a bit wider. It's a disaster. Total disaster. Okay, I think I've salvaged it. What I did was I came in with a ruler and scored it with that. It's not perfect, but it's not that bad. It's fine. So I'm going to come in finally with my beautiful girl, and I'm going to place her just here. Would make a beautiful Deb's card as well. So what I want to do now is I want to put some jewels in to make her sparkle. So let's see. What ones will we go with? I think I'm going to go with these. Maybe in purple. Just empty a few of them out there. And I'll need my glue. Now I don't want to make a total mess, so I'm just going to try this out. Down a bit of glue there. Going to pick up each jewel. Actually, I'm not going to go with the purple. They're not going to stand out enough. I wish I had smaller clear pearl or clear diamondy things, sparkly things, but I don't. These ones will have to do here. Just try to turn some of them over if I can. So there, I think what I'll do is I'll just go in with a dot of glue first, here and there. And we can get the end of her dress done. More glue. This one is working a bit better for putting down the glue. So I put in some of those little ones here, and now I'm going to put a couple just to add a bit of sparkle around on the cardstock here and there. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to poke a little bit of it, maybe here. That should be enough. So these are larger little stones, these ones. Let's try to turn them. One more to put here. That's it. Yeah, that's enough, I think. Let's put that one back in. So I think it's a nice little birthday card, maybe for a young lady, a daughter, or even a teenager. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.